Yo, what up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Kicking ass, taking names, and up, motherfucking team. And we're feeling good. Back with my girl, Steph.
Hey, what's up?
We're
I,
gonna.
I need to change the icon on
Oh,
that.
you don't like Jace?
Well, I want it to be a female.
Oh, okay. All right. As soon as the draft portion's over, we're switching it up. Faux show. Faux show. All right. So the equipped creature has first strike and gets +1/+0 for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. Whenever a equipped creature deals damage to a player, you may cast an instant or sorcery from your hand with mana value less than or equal to the damage without paying its mana cost.
Well, it's a ring, so we should just take it, right?
I mean, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. I mean, I would think the only other cards that are reasonable are the Golem Bite removal, and like this guy is good for its archetype. But it's a first pick. It's a good build around. So yeah, we could take this. I'm definitely in. And it's not that expensive. Like 3 to equip's kind of a lot, but whatever.
So what we want is instants and sorceries.
Instant sorceries and creatures that equip too. You need some instance. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a treasure token, which is a one-time mana in historics or artifact legendaries and sagas. It's also just a 3 mana 3/3, so that's gonna be good. This draws you a card, then can exile and draw you another card. This thing's like a return a thing from your graveyard to your hand.
Okay, we gotta go faster.
Okay, we still got 20 seconds. That card goes pretty good with our first pick because you're getting to put instants into your source. You like put an instant into your hand and then you hit with it.
Okay, well, you're gonna just have to pick because
Okay, we can go with that. I think
I
it's
was
either
gonna pick that black card.
Oh,
-3, -0.
I think that card's actually. I've come down on this card a little bit after playing a lot. I think it's fine, but I don't think it's like I've seen this card go like 13th, 14th pick. Enters the battlefield, target player mills 3, then amass X, where X is the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard, which is exactly what we're going for with this card. So this card is like with a very good card in tandem with this. There's also like counter target creature spell. If it's a legendary spell, the ring tempts you. Which is, we definitely want a couple of these in our draft deck, but this card goes so well with our first pick. This should be what we take. And it's cool, It's good to have multiple cards that work under the same archetype, you know what I mean? Because you're not always going to draw this, but maybe you'll draw this, so that's good. So there's this card, which is draw 2, discard twice, and then you can shuffle any number of cards from your graveyard into your deck. So it makes your consistency pretty good. Or there's the counter spell. Which one do you think you like more?
The counter spell.
Okay. Let's see. We still have 20 seconds, so we might as well look at some cards. This card's pretty cool. It's a removal spell, sacrifice creature. You know that card. There's amass 3 and then target player mills, where it's amass creature's power. But I think having a couple of these is pretty good, so I think that's a good pick. The ring tempts you. Search your library for a card that shares a color with a legendary creature you control. Reveal it and put it into your hand. It's alright. I think this guy's pretty good. He's a legendary creature that, we're going to probably have a lot of
Yeah,
boards.
we're gonna need.
So, I think this card's good.
Too, so.
Yeah, also it's just a nice 2-drop, yeah. Let's see, other cards. There's this thing coming around, but I think these, you can pick up a lot of them later on, so I think it's good. And I think this card is just, it's probably fine, people, but it's not good. I would not be, excited to pick that up.
There's another
Blue-black guy. Let's see what this guy does. Activated abilities of lands your opponents control can't be activated unless they're mana. Has all activated abilities of all lands. Mana of any type can be spent to activate his abilities. It's just a 4 mana 2/4. Literally. it doesn't really do much. It's more of a constructed card. Yeah, take control. Look.
Maybe attack with one or more goblin or do we have goblin and orcs?
You could take that. You have 2 seconds.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, the later on you have 38. Um, it's also just a creature, so it's fine. You know, we do all the amass are all orcs.
Yeah.
So literally, most of our creatures in our deck right now, yes, are orcs and goblins. I think this card's probably pretty good. Target opponent reveals their hand. You take their best card. They discard it, and you get a 2/2 that's an orc. There's this. Remember, this card was really good. We did a draft the other day, and this was probably like not the best card, obviously, but it worked really well. It was like a 1 mana removal spell twice, and that's really powerful. But I think the Golem card is good. Put target creature onto its owner's library, second from the top. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. The ring tempts you. A lot of red is coming around, so we could take this guy and think about it. I'm not sure. What are you thinking? What are you feeling, baby?
The blue card.
Blue card. Okay. I think having one of these is pretty good. And the other day, like, we wanted it in our deck and we didn't have one. There's a bunch of stuff we're not going to play. Doesn't really matter. Let's take what I think's the best card away from somebody else. Okay, this card's a good removal spell. It's not insane or nothing, but it's playable, And we want more instants in source. So you see that card you wanted to take came all the way around. See? So this card I think is pretty good. Amass 3, then target player mills, where X is the amassed power.
Okay.
The thing about this card for our deck, we got 2 of them, is we kind of are incentivized to target ourselves, to mill ourselves, because we have this guy that wants instants in graveyard, we have this thing that wants instants in graveyards. Move a counter of each kind, not on her, from them to her. This card's not good.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of nonsense. There's a counter spell, which is pretty good. There's a land cycler that's good. Whenever you scry, if this guy is tapped, you may untap it. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on this guy. I think it's either the counter spell or the land cycler.
Wait, what is... I don't know the creature.
He's a 6/5 for 5. And he can't be. It's hard for people to block him, but I think it's okay. I wish this pack was a little bit stronger for us, but that's what it is. This guy blue black? Oh damn, this guy's hella good. Another creature you control gains protection from stuff. Wow, this card's good. This card's good, and this card's good. All 3 good white cards, but that's just sometimes how packs are open.
This one's okay.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go with it. I think... Yeah, I think it's alright. I'm gonna put... Is this a... Okay, so this one I'm going for. Oh, this card's good. You and target opponent both get a food, then they lose 3, and you get a treasure, and then you make 3 1/1 flyers that are tapped. Another good card is picking up another one of these. It's kind of more themed on the deck. But this card's probably a generally more powerful card. Which one do you...
The Saga.
The Saga? Okay. I hope that card wheels. It would be cool. What I'm looking for is removal. I think we need just good removal, and we're not seeing any. And we're not seeing any good cards this pack, unfortunately. All creatures your opponents control get -1/-1. The ring tempts you. Or target creature becomes a 5/5 until end of turn. The ring tempts you.
That could be considered removal.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can use it in pseudo-ish removal. Not exciting, but I wish we were picking up some better stuff. But I guess we have. Oh, did we not take that thing? No, we did take it. Okay, it's over here. So this creature, when he dies, you get to draw a card. It's just a 2/1 flyer. It's solid body. This is a 2-drop that we never are going to scry. We have 0 scry cards in our deck. And there's like a 5-mana 3/4, you know. Or removal. Which one do you like?
I don't care. Whatever you think.
Maybe we might like this card wheeled the first time around, so I don't see why it wouldn't. Let's just take the flyer and be happy. What's this thing do? Untap target another target permanent. So that can accelerate you. You can like untap a land and play a 5-drop. It's also tap target creature, scry, draw. And then Skyfisher. I think we should just take the Skyfisher. This guy might be slightly better. I'm not really sure. Okay, here's a 2-drop that when it dies, you get to amass one. So this guy is good for our deck. Hell yeah. I mean, obviously, I would just want removal. Here's another great card for our deck. Amass 1, draw a card, lose a life. We want, like, the fact that our creatures can be in spell form for this card and the sword are really good. Just a random dude and his buff of scries. I don't know how many legendaries we have, but you know we could play this potentially. They've got only a blue card in the pack. Enters a new scry one. This guy, you can kind of count him as removal because he has flash, so you can count him like kind of like play and block. You know, deal 3. And then also you have the upside of sometimes just playing it and attacking your opponent in the face. Let's see. We have 11 instants and sorceries and 9 creatures. Another stab wound, that's good. I just call this card stab wound because there's an old card named stab wound that does something similar. Okay, here's a wealth of riches, unfortunately. The Golem Bite, target creature gets -2/-2 until end turn. You can pay 4 mana exile and make a Ring Tempt. And there's also just a destroy target creature you draw. Or, I mean, not draw, but... And there's also another Bath Song, which is awesome, I think, too.
Destroy target creature.
Destroy target creature, alright, let's do it.
There's another one. Is that a different saga?
Yeah, it's the same saga.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay to have multiple, but I think we really just want, like, destroy a creature. I think it's really good for us. I'd like to get one more of these, too. Ooh! Okay, this card's really good for our deck. There's also another one of these guys, but I think this one's just...
What's that card?
What, this one? It's the one where you make a 1/1 and then...
Oh, that's a good card.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that card.
Yeah, I think this card can sometimes single-handedly just take over a game. It's really nice. Return a creature from your graveyard to your hand, tap a thing, or the -3, amass 1. Which one do you like?
What was that?
This is the -3 amass. Tap, scry, draw, and return a creature from your graveyard to your hand.
I don't know, the amass one.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this guy. The other day, this card was so good for us. Like, we drafted what ended up being a subpar deck, but it felt like it was going to be good. This card ended up being, like, MVP in our deck. This thing can save a guy, gain you life, amass 1, and then there's just a huge fat guy with Swamp Cyclone. Which one do you like, bro?
The big fat guy.
The big fat guy? He's got a fat...
And he can't be... He can only be blocked by...
3 creatures at a time. So he's like double menace, kinda. Alright, this was the right pick because we ended up picking up one of the cards right after that. Alright. None of this is playable, and this guy's good, so we're just cutting somebody else. Because fuck them. Because, you know what? Fuck them. So there's another really good card, and fuck them. We weren't playing any of that stuff. We already have 30 playables, you know, like... How many? We have 15 instants and sorceries. Okay, I don't think we'll play a second one of these, but it's fine. Might as well take it. We'll definitely not play 3 of this. I wish we had picked up one more of these because I think like just having a couple good removals, a discard, a bounce, it would have been pretty nice to pick up one more of those guys. Probably not going to play 2 of these. Probably don't need 2 of these. Definitely not going to play 2 of those. Probably not even playing one of these. All right, I think this deck's pretty good. And, again, this is Stephanie's like first draft on this account with the reset of the month, so we're playing against a bunch of bronzies, so hopefully that plays in our favor. Okay. This guy's just mid. Wait. You look through.
You already did the whole thing.
Well,
and
no,
you're like, you're gonna do this, and then you took over, and now you do it.
Okay, look.
No, you do it.
What 4 cards do you think? Take a look through it and just like familiarize yourself a little bit with it. And like, what cards do you think would you cut?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't think it's end all be all, but this is like you building your deck and like just what cards you think you're like.
I don't know what
you
you just pick them.
Well, this one's hella bad. That one's.
That's what I was thinking about.
Let's see how many creatures we have and stuff. Okay. So we have 8 creatures, and we have like, this makes a creature, this makes a creature, this makes a creature. So that's 3, 4, 5.
That makes more creatures.
Yeah. This one?
No, that artifact.
Oh yeah.
It makes more creatures.
Yeah. But these creatures die at the end of the turn.
Oh.
I'm thinking more like this is an amass 1.
Mm-hmm.
So like it creates a creature. So like this is already a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be multiple creatures at the same time, but like this makes a creature, this makes creatures, both of these makes creatures. So like it's deceptive. This 8 is actually somewhere closer to 14. 2 more cards to cut. I'm interested about this card because I'm wondering, like, do we target ourselves? So if we target ourselves, like, it makes this card and this card better. But just targeting your opponent is also good, especially considering this guy player mills 3, then a mass equal to that player's graveyard, right? Instance and sorceries. Well, I guess this wants you to target yourself. So I think for this card, we should target ourselves unless, like, we're about to deck, yeah, we might hit, like, a removal spell or whatever, but, this card makes it so, it makes our creature bigger and stuff, so. And I think, like, just need 1 or 2 more cuts. Are any of these cards, like just seeming less powerful than the others to you? I mean, like, to me, I mean, honestly, I'm not, like, trying to be, like, being, like, I know, I don't know what the 2 cuts are here, so I'm legitimately, like, what cards
I don't know.
feel.
I would take this one out.
Okay, we're gonna cut that one.
Oh wait, that a mouse.
Oh, what
That's a mouse.
Yeah, I mean, and it can save a creature, but like in the end of the day, right? You know what Will always says, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, let me tell you. Don't worry, Stephanie. Whatever decision you make, it's gonna be the wrong one.
No, okay, maybe.
Like shit's gonna happen, you know. Like we're always gonna be in a situation where, like, oh man, we knew we should have cut this thing, or I wish we had that in the deck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the way of Magic. It's better to make a decision and just go with that.
I don't know.
Okay, here I'll help. I'll help. Okay.
Why don't you just pick?
Well, I mean, I could just pick, but here, how about like, I think this. Look, I think it should be like this, maybe one of these, or this thing. Of these three cards, which one do you find?
I would one of the surrounded by orcs.
Surrounded by orcs. Okay, we'll cut one of those because I mean that's fair. We keep one of them in the deck, so you know. So these are okay. Our curve doesn't look that bad. Also, like this guy, you can cycle for a land if we need be early on, you know. So, all right, let's just give it a shot. Oh wait, we don't jump right in there because we need to switch the profile because Jace, you're not a lady. We could be of girls. We got Liliana. We got
I don't want to be an old woman.
you. What? Okay, you could be Chandra. You're feisty sometimes. I like it. Or you got Nissa. So it's like a green planeswalker. Oh, you also. Oh, that's Nissa. Apparently, that's not Nissa. Oops, sorry guys. My bad.
I'll be the pink one.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's the black. She's the first black planeswalker.
Mm.
She's a trifling hoe, but she's
I'll
awesome.
save the deck too.
Oh, okay. Add to decks. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I think this deck's good. I think it will do well.
You did good.
Love you, baby.
Love you too.
Let me hit that faith. She's a bad influence, guys. She reaches for it back. Hold on, I'm not done with it. There you go. Grab that shit. Take control. It's the mouse guy. She grabbed the mouse. Oh yeah, just like that. Yeah, that's a good creature. I also like how he's playing three colors and just hit his third land drop like perfectly.
Oh wait, not that one. This one.
That's a better choice.
That's what I was trying to go for.
So this costs one to equip to his creatures if they're human and they get bigger. This guy, if a human enters the battlefield, target creature gains double strike until end of turn.
Mm.
So this card's scary. Definitely a scary card. So he's gonna make it double strike, and then if he plays a human, we like take a
This is gonna get bigger when we attack with it next if he doesn't play creature.
yes. You want to take 4?
Sure.
I think that's the right choice. Also, this card can like take a card from his hand and make this a 3/3, and then we attack, and it becomes a 4/4. Okay, that's totally fine. He just used a card to kill a card that drew us a card.
Mm.
So he just went 1 for 0, basically. And he could have done that at instant speed, so it was like really bad.
So we should do that.
Yeah, cool. I agree. We look at his hand, and he only has 1 card. Dude. So now he's just got nothing in hand. Our guy just got bigger. It becomes bigger, even more so. Okay, we have 1 instant in our river. And he played the land that he drew a land, and we knew we had 2 lands in hand, and he played the one we didn't know. So now we don't have to worry about anything. You know, like that was a extremely bad play by our opponent. Not that it like ends up mattering that much, but still, it was hella stupid.
When so target player's us.
Yeah, but I think us is the right choice. So we mill 3, and then our guy got bigger for the number of instants and sorceries in our graveyard. If he plays a human here, could be a little bad for us. Okay. Doesn't do anything. Okay, now he's not attacking, which means he's blocking, which means this game's over.
So just attack with him?
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Make sure to save 2 mana for the counter spell.
yeah. Should we just do this? Oh no, we don't want him to gain life.
Yeah, but it also deals 3 damage to him. But yeah, I tend to agree with you. The thing is, we only have 1 instant in our graveyard, and we don't really want to put it on top.
So then just don't play anything or play this one?
You could, yeah. That doesn't seem unreasonable.
Oh, we should have done that at the beginning, but whatever.
Yep, but it's all good. I'm glad you noticed that, because earlier you played this guy post-combat and we missed out on 1 damage, but it wasn't that important, so I didn't want to, like, burst your bubble. So yeah, just counter that card.
And then we should make this one the ring bearer.
Yeah. Because then that guy's unblockable at this point. He can sacrifice his creature and return the golem to his hand. But that is what we call bad. Alright. Good game, Tran. Get out of our game. Nice. Good job, baby.
I didn't know that card. So what did I do wrong?
Wait, what?
What did I do wrong?
So the Soren guy, look, so the Soren enters the battlefield, target player mills 3, then amass X.
Oh, okay.
So you just missed out on 1 damage, but everything else you did perfectly fine. And it, like, truthfully, it's, like, not going to really matter that much, so, I wanted you to. And then I'm happy that you noticed, oh, we should have done that, pre-combat. So, I taught Stephanie that 95% of the time you want to play your spells post-combat, but our deck, in particular, you really want, you should evaluate pre-combat, because a lot of our cards are amassing to make our one guy bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we have, like, removal spells that add the ring to something, so I think, yeah, it's, this deck, you're going to have to kind of put that in the back of your mind. Yeah, guys, we were going to go draft tonight at this place, and they were sold out on Friday Night Magics. How do you sell out on Friday Night Magic? I mean, this place is hella busy, but still, my God. My God, I've never once in my 20 years of playing Magic gone to a place and they're like, oh, sorry, we're full. Like, what? You don't want my business? You know what? Fine. I'm going to build my own comic shop.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, it is good. I'm going to build my own comic shop with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the comic shop.
Probably keep it.
It is a good card. Yeah, you could keep it, but I'm not sure.
No, it's only. What is it?
Like, you don't necessarily want to be playing that on turn 3. It's
Mm-hmm.
more of a later game card.
So no,
Yeah, I think.
that's the answer.
Well, I mean, but it's fine card,
Mhm.
but like we want to make sure we hit our land drops. It's, I'm not okay, that was a stupid play to sit the flying. I don't, man, people are so bad sometimes. Cool. So he played a removal spell on our guy that we ended up getting value from the scry anyway. Okay.
We just play it for a second.
Huh?
We play it.
Oh, I play? Okay. Okay. Well, trading this guy for his guy is totally good for us, so. And if he doesn't trade, then our guy's getting bigger and bigger, so seems fine. Let's play out this guy. Amass 3, the target player mills. Okay. And then it starts growing, and then he didn't hit his land drop. How much does this cost to play? 3. Okay. I think it's best to attack, and if we had drawn a land, I would play this, but I think it's better to keep up the counter spell. Because if he does hit a land, we won't want to counter something. And if he just kills our guy, well, we actually don't get to draw a card because it got exiled, and exiling is different from dying. Okay, so play this. I think we target ourselves because we already have one of the payoff cards in our hand. So we're going to target ourselves. We milled 2 lands and 1 spell.
Mm.
Okay.
If we attack, it's going to grow.
Yeah. So we could also. So here's what we decide here, right? We can put it on top of his deck, right? Second from the top. Or we could attack, see if he trades, and then after, if it doesn't trade, we could put the wound on it, so it's more likely to kill
And then
it.
we can counter the next
Yes.
creature.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Well,
Oh.
I think it's better to attack because, first, because if he trades, fine, that's totally fine by me. Could play this and keep up the counter. Well, not keep up the counter spell. I think it's better to play this and keep up the counter spell because he didn't play anything until he played a lot of extra lands.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very likely that we'll be able to counter something this turn. And if not, no big deal. All right, yeah, another one of those guys. All right, counter. Worked out nicely. Kind of unlucky we're not drawing lands because I'd love to be able to play our creature and keep up the counterspell. This guy denies the blocker, and then we could put this on the creature he plays, and if it's too big, we could put this on it.
Mm.
So I think it's just fine to play out this dude. I'm sorry, I'm playing. I'm not trying to.
You're fine.
I just, that's kind of forget. Each player sacrifices a creature. If you sacrifice your creature, return card of turn from the graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Okay. It's fine. So now we put this on his guy. I'm doing it again. So we paid 2 life to keep it alive. That's fine.
And I'll counter it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Alright. Obvious this guy.
He's only taking 4 damage.
Yeah. And eventually, yeah, he's dealt 4 damage to himself to deal 4 damage to us. So it's that's fine by me. Okay. No blocks. Okay, he's killing off our guy. We draw a card.
Mm.
How many instants and sorcerers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna play this guy, target ourselves, and make a giant ass guy. I just
Nice.
want to read this card. Let's make sure I'm not messing anything up. At the beginning of your end step, a creature died under your control this turn. The ring tempts you. Whenever the ring tempts you, target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll play this, targeting ourselves, making a giant fucking creature. Like, if he pays 2 life, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Why is he paying it?
Because it does have a static effect when another creature, it or another creature with power 4 or greater dies. You get to.
Are you gonna block?
I mean,
I don't
think
think.
so. What do you think? I mean, I don't see a reason to take 2 damage. If he has a -3/-3 or whatever, that's fine. Oh, you want to take 2 to maybe deal 2 to him? Is that what you're thinking?
Um, just if he has that deal 3 damage to creature, then it dies, and then you can attack for 5.
So you
6.
think taking 2 is worth the risk?
Yeah.
Not okay. All right. I mean, I'm down with that. You're still at a high life total, so okay. He's doing this, putting the ring on that thing. Now he gets to all right. He gets to play our land. Our top card was a land, so we didn't exile a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. What's this called to equip 3? So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we just go for this and attack for a lot of damage. And we also have a creature to play on the back end. He has an island too. Islands, forests, swamps.
Well, he had. So he just. I was wrong about that one card, but
That's okay, you know.
you're not gonna attack.
Yeah. Becomes a 6/6. We get to play a creature.
And then,
And
if he attacks with you, and then that's his only creature, you can just return it, and then we attack, and then we win.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this game looks pretty over. Okay, so this is an instant, right?
Mhm.
So I say we attack with this guy, and then maybe he triple blocks, and we put this guy on top and kill his entire team.
Okay.
So is it worth attacking with this guy too? No. He's just gonna block with that one guy, but still. Okay. Yeah. I got nothing, buddy. Okay. That doesn't do anything. This guy's deck is just like, I don't understand why you're a million colors. And we know the top card of his deck, so
Yeah, we won.
hit him with a good game. Good job, baby. I actually liked that idea of, like, if he has the 3 damage. Like, taking 2 is, like, a lot of the time, I'm just like, make him have it, right? But if he did have it, it could have put us in a much worse position. Taking 2 is just, who cares, you know? Like, we had so much information about what he had, might as well play around something that he's already shown us to have, you know. And it's a common. Like, it's super easy for him to have that card. And it's a card that not only is a common, but it's a common that you actively are trying to take. Like a Incinerate, like you're happy to take that early on in the draft. So, okay. You know what I mean? Get your own. I don't want to get my own bait. I want to hit yours. All right. Good hand. He's looking for my bait. I ate it. I'm sorry. All right, here. Look, just keep it. Take it. It's yours. Fine. Fine. It take away my one pleasure in this world. 4-drop. We don't have the lands to play it. Okay.
Wait, I thought we had 3 swamp. Or 3. Oh, we
No,
don't.
This is only turn 2.
Oh.
See, remember how I was telling you the last draft about how this card can be good, but like he's being limited on his colors right now?
Mm-hmm.
If he has a white drop on turn 3 that he's really wanting to play, he like if he just sacrifices that now, boom, he's like took a turn off to just get a land that now we're like, in my opinion, very ahead.
Mm.
I mean, he's still at 18, but we're ahead on the sense of the curve dramatically. Obviously, this game is far from over, but okay. He used the card to kill our card that drew us a card in. Like,
You're just gonna play that?
yeah. It's tapped out, makes that. And that's going to make us 3/1/1 flyers in like no time, which are going to put a lot of pressure on them. And we already have 6 mana in hand, like in play in hand, to get that guy out, which is just a house. Okay. So the question is, do you want to use that to kill his creature? It would also kill your creature, so it would be a killing one of his cards for 2 of your cards.
Our cards. What do you think?
I think you're given that option at any
We can
point.
play this one right now.
Holy shit! Yeah, with treasures, do it. All right. Well, yeah, do that. I forgot we got a treasure token, and he's also missed land drops. He thinned his deck from a land and then missed land drops in the future. Yeah, this 6/5 is just so powerful. Obviously, there's cards that kill it right now, but if he doesn't have one of those, he's taking 6 next turn. He can't even double block it.
Mm-mm. And then we can counter his next creature spell, so he's taking...
Yeah, he's dead. This game's over. Legitimately, this game is already over. It was over before it ever began.
So then we're gonna counter his next spell.
Yep.
Oh, but he has a food token.
But he can't afford to just sacrifice it, like, and not play anything.
You need to pay 2, so we need him to use 3 mana.
4.
4. 1. Oh, 4.
Okay. So that's 7. So we can't save our guy with that card, fortunately.
So it just died.
See? Let me just read it again. So he's got 7. Yeah, you can't save your guy. You just gotta let it resolve.
That was no good for us.
Yeah, but we still have 3/1/1 flyers that he can't deal with at the moment. Okay, he's just
Save it.
God, that's close. I think so.
Oh yeah.
It just our clock improves by so much.
Resolve.
Yeah. Like this is a 3-turn clock, and otherwise it's a 4-turn clock. And sacrifice your 2 foods at the end of turn.
Right now.
Now or later, but no, not now, because if you play the creature, we want to counter. He probably isn't going to be playing a 1-mana card that we want to counter, but oh, is it ring 2? It was on. And we know he doesn't have lands in hand, unless that's what he just drew. Okay, a biscuit.
I thought that does something. Pass.
Yeah.
Mailbox.
I still feel like we're ahead. That was a good removal spell he played. Like red green. I think that might be the only removal he could have used to kill our.
Oh, he gets +4/+4.
It's fine. Who cares? Wow. That's really aggressive for him. He's on a lethal clock, and he chose to sacrifice a food that could gain him life. Yeah, just sacrifice both those, gain life. We have no use of tokens, as far as I remember. That was a good run. What's in our breaker?
How do I look?
Okay, so we only have that one card at this moment. But
So should we just attack with the flyers?
yeah. Yeah, for sure that. I'm just wondering if. So the question is, do you want to play this to make a 2/2 and maybe put that thing on top? Or do you want to counterspell, then return the counterspell to top?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. See. If one more creature would be created under your control, those tokens. Oh, tokens, yeah, definitely.
Counter it?
Yeah, I think so. Put it on that guy. Yeah.
Oh, and well, now we can do that, bring that sorcery back and win because this gives us a plus, that other instant gives us a +1/+2.
Yeah, but read the card.
Oh, on the top of your library.
Yeah. Just take 7. Oh, that just wins us the game. There you go. Our first pick paying off. High five. That was the shittiest high five ever. Come here. Come on. There you go. Comment below about how good that high five sounded, guys. Hopefully you're all headphone users and it destroyed your eardrums and you smashed the dislike button. But because I brought it up, you change it from dislike to like. You know you liked it. That was good.
Where is your phone?
I'll go find my vape. Alright. This game's all you. You got this one.
It wasn't in your purse.
I don't have a purse. It is a merce. and it is in style. It's the fashion of the week.
It's okay. You can hit this. It's fine.
Huh?
I'll allow it.
You don't want them. Oh. I'll just hit this shitty one.
No, it's okay. You can hit this one.
Aww. So sweet of you. Here you go. You can have this. What do you think of this hand? I think she liked it. Liked it. He really likes it. Excuse me, Mom. That's a good card. This guy's being very aggressive. I respect it.
What are these flyers?
They look cool. Are they white? Colorless. White. That's a weird looking white. Honestly, I first saw them, I thought they were colorless. I don't remember these guys from Lord of the Rings. What?
Sorry.
I just...
No, because you can get it with mass.
Yeah, we got another 1/1 out of it, and like... he already has flyers like beating our face. I don't think it's worth taking the damage. Okay.
No, we don't have a black one.
No, we don't have another swamp and forge.
So oh, that's not that one card. I don't know. What?
Yeah. We didn't do anything. Attack first. See, maybe if we play something. Maybe like plays with creature that. Like you could do nothing, or you could like wound up his guy. It's just
We could just.
But
I don't know. I don't think I don't know how much of it.
let's pass it turn. It is unfortunate we drew 4 swamps. I mean 4 islands and only 1 swamp so far. We have more swamps than islands in the deck. Not by much. It's 9 to 8, but still. I'm kind of tempted to do this. Prevent a damage, make our guy bigger.
Do it.
Like how you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Maybe he does something like stupid, like blink his guy or something. That would be hilarious. This way we gain 2 life. What? What?
What?
That's not how that works.
What?
Yeah, I was teasing. I was like, because it was -2 power, I'm like, well, I guess we gained 2 life.
Oh.
That would be awesome. I'd love to persuade somebody that that's how that works one day. Like I'm playing a game and I'm just like, oh, like they're brand new to Magic, and I teach them that, and then they fall for it, and they like, then they tell their friends and that like later in the day, and they're like, hey, that's not how that works. I'm like, get rolled, noob. All right, killed our guy. That's fine. All right, well that was a big card. How many? We have 1 instance in our graveyard. How many does he have? It's 2. So okay, here's the question: We can target him, and it if we target him, our guy's not guaranteed to be bigger, but I kind of want to target him for this silly reason. He's missed land drops multiple turns, so the top cards are more likely to be land.
Oh, then do it.
Let's mill 3 lands and then make a 2/2. Land, land, land! I'm a genius! Get fucked. Nice. I'm such an asshole. That's funny. Right?
That'd be funny if oh, there can only be one ring bearer?
Yes.
Oh, well, now he's drawing cards.
We'll draw discard, yeah, he's losing. But okay, he discarded a creature. That means okay, he hit his land. That's fine. So
We need a swamp.
yeah, we do. So we can attack with both of our guys, and he'll trade both of his guys for one of our dudes.
That's probably good.
And then we can,
Or you can just use the Morgul knife wound.
the thing about this card is we'll put it on something, and then it's just a free blocker. I mean, yeah, we'll get in for damage, but with the other creature.
Well, then we won't sacrifice one of our creatures.
Yeah, but but we could also attack and then play this guy as a flyer on the back end. And
Okay, do whatever you want.
I don't know, no, we still have plenty of time to think about it. You know, we have this and then a whole nother thing.
And then he's gonna lose to either pay 2 life. I would do that.
You'll do this?
Yeah.
Okay, on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We do get in damage. Oh, we can still play this guy. Okay. Oh, is he going to give it Death Touch? Oh, he didn't. Okay. I do not know why he blocked with this guy. And, I was also tempted to, reason I wanted to kind of keep it was because it's a removal spell. But we have another removal spell in hand. Eventually we'll draw a swamp, right? I mean, odds are, of our 27 cards, 8 of them are swamps, so. That was funny, milling those 3 lands. That made me chuckle. Okay, draw, discard.
He discarded a land.
Now he's discarding it, so I guess that means his hand is stacked. He's got a grip of good cards. Wonder what it is, though. Maybe it's a removal spell, but... Okay, he sacrificed this guy to kill our guy. Seems pretty unimpressive. Okay, attack.
What is this one?
Put an instant or sorcery from your graveyard.
Well, why don't we just do that one right now? And bring back the -3.
Okay. Because my reason I don't want to is because I'd rather wait to be able to bring this guy back. The 2/2 is an okay body, but he already has a 2/3 in play, so it's not like it accomplishes that much. We can do it, though.
Do whatever. Do whatever, because we're just not drawing swamp. So that one, he'll have to pay 2 life, but then we have the flyer too. So he'll have to either sacrifice his creature or lose 2
Oh, no,
life.
this is an enchantment. You can't bring this one. You can't put this on top. It's instant or sorcery.
Oh. Oh, no.
I thought you meant this one.
No.
They're both -3, so that makes you not want to do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna keep the. All right, he's just off of it. Sometimes you just don't do anything and you win. All right. Nice. High five. Let's go. We're 4 up. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Toro. I would like to get 7 wins with this deck. I think it's pretty good. It's a pretty good. Our opponents have not been of the highest quality, but that's, you know, you can only beat the people that they pair you against. You know what I mean? Like, I can't beat LSB if I don't get paired against them. I understand. And we get a scry, so maybe, like, we could put an island at the bottom. Having double of this amazing removal spell seems good to have. Ooh. Well, this is something to play next turn. You curve off with this card. Yeah, fuck it. Keep it. Also, so when this becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage. So like blocking right now would not be good, but we can use this to make it so we're gonna get to eat his creature this turn. But if we do that, we don't get to do this. Huh. This guy's about to become a 3/3. He's less incentivized to block. I don't think he'll block. Let's see. Okay, it's fine. We get a 1/1 out of the ordeal. Get to play a flyer. Oh, that's a hell of a swamp. Look at that thing.
Do you buy those cards?
Yeah, I think you have to spend money on stuff like that.
You need a swamp.
Yeah, swamp would be so good. Okay, well, that's a pretty good draw, too. Truthfully. If we weren't going to draw a swamp, that was probably the best card to draw. This guy's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Okay. Take 5. His guys get a little bit bigger and shit and menace here. So this turn's probably going to hurt us, but, it's not the worst. Let's do this just to prevent some damage. So we took 7. There we go. Swamp. Cool. Alright, so this is a serious... So, okay, So there's this guy. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a 1/1 counter on this guy. If it's a Goblin or Orc, you get to put 2 counters instead.
Yeah.
There's also this guy when,
So we should probably kill the one that creates the 1/1 counters.
puts the counters, this
Yeah,
guy?
yeah.
Okay. And then we would take... Well, we could hold this guy back to be safe. And then attack for 7. That seems good. Okay. Ring tempt on. Thinking we're just gonna chump with this guy because we're kind of getting like. We could hold this guy back and play defense with it, but it gets so much bigger.
Yeah,
so
I think we
quickly.
should attack with it.
Okay. I don't think we're attacking with this guy anytime soon. I think he's defensive, so I'm just gonna unconventionally put the ring on this guy. So we could attack with this guy as well, or use it as a defensive blocker. What do you think?
I think we should attack with it.
Okay. I like it. This is a 2-turn clock. 7 twice. I like how he has like this crazy swamp, like that he clearly spent money on, and then this one. It's like this whatever ass mount. I mean, I got cool looking swamps too, but I've never even once.
That's not. Oh, we can destroy the.
Yeah, the death touch gun.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's we won because we're gonna destroy this
Yeah.
creature.
I'm gonna block just to play safe
Uh-huh.
because I don't know what he could have, but yeah. So we kill his creature, and if he has no trick, we win. Doesn't look like he's got anything. I think he has the +1/+2, but that doesn't save this guy. Okay. Make this guy the ring bearer. Attack with both. Nice. That was awesome. I like how you spotted that instantly. Oh, if he does, he attacked all out. Oh, we use the removal, we kill him. That's great. Recognizing that stuff. I mean, it's good. Some people wouldn't see that sort of shit. No, we're 1600. You already got more than we put into drafting. Let's go. 7-0, maybe? Perhaps? I'd rather be doing this, hanging out with you here, just chilling, than at the draft anyway. You know what I mean? Honestly.
You're so sweet.
Love you, baby.
You too.
So this hand only has 2 swamps and nothing to do. If you told me an island was on top, I'd keep this hand, but I think it shows too greedy.
That's better, I guess.
Yeah.
We got 2 counters.
Okay, we're keeping this. Which of these do we put on the bottom? Make them discard.
Oh no, we want to discard.
The,
Wait. Well, we could discard that one and then bring it back with that other one. So.
Mhm. But we gotta. So you want to put the counter spell?
No.
We have to put one of our cards.
I know. I'm saying. It doesn't. Whatever you want.
Oh, it goes to the bottom of the grave. The bottom of the library. Not the graveyard.
Oh, okay. Well, then you pick one.
Well, guess this one. I don't know. I guess it's pretty close. They're both reasonable.
I like
choices.
the tournament of going.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice for sure. No, Frodo. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here, Frodo. You stupid fucking bitch. Right? Fuck you too, whatever your name is. You probably died in the first book because you're a bitch.
Oh no, we're.
No one. You're no one's favorite character. Let's see. 3 lands. Got 2 of the same guy. A removal spell. Trying to refer a card from your graveyard to your hand. I guess we just. What's this thing do? Yeah, let's get rid of the removal spell. Fuck you.
We really want a land and then amass our own grave. Or
Yes. That would be so good.
come on, land.
Aww. You want to see something funny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wasn't that funny? Nice. Thanks for letting me kill your guy with 1 card. I really
There we go.
appreciate that. Target ourselves. Okay, our guy's at 7/7 now. I attack you for 7. Kapow! Yeah, I'll decline. I'll not sacrifice my 7/7. Alright, hey, you got
Wow,
a bunch of
4.
food. It's funny because these guys like preventing 7 damage and making food. Oh, when this thing makes food, you would make 2 instead. Okay, alright, alright. I see you.
And then you can sacrifice the food for them to draw a card.
Yeah, that's pretty good. This guy was definitely worth countering the first time around. Alright. That was a pretty good draw. Okay. So now I think I don't know what he has in hand. It's do we attack with the 3/4?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Mhm.
Okay. Because like currently it can't be killed by him double blocking. So obviously there's punk cards in this format, but wow, what is that? Destroy target creature that alright. Wow, he's sacrificing the cards to draw? That doesn't make much sense to me because you can sacrifice 3 of those to draw a card. You know, like you don't like drawing cards, you like gaining 9 life. Alright. I mean, sure.
Is that a goblin or an orc?
Yeah.
The other one.
But this guy
Oh.
it's pretty unlucky that we just drawn, but nothing but land since then, pretty much. I mean, I guess we drew this, but that wasn't really.
2 more food tokens.
Yeah. So this guy normally makes 2, but because he's got this guy, it makes 4 each. Alright. Attack for 3. Now I'm gonna do this on his guy. Alright. Exiled, returned. Alright, so our thing died, but we got rid of his, you know, thing, and he. Exile attached creature. Can we draw a fucking something, please, for the love of God? Ugh. 5,
If you, oh,
6,
well,
7, 8. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it. We could attack with this guy, but we're throwing him away.
yeah, so it's probably
I
not.
don't think it's worth it.
Oh my god.
It's magic. Eventually, we'll start hitting some spells. I'd love to draw that sword that makes our guy a giant dude, our first pick, because at the beginning of your upkeep, if you don't control a food, you make a food, and this guy makes 2 food. So now he's gaining 6 life a turn. But who cares? Alright, that's exactly what I wanted to draw. Kill off this guy. Make this guy a dude. Now he can't block it. Now this guy makes the thing.
Nice, baby.
We'll discard the land. Okay. Sacrifice this guy, decline.
Yeah, decline.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's,
Oh, it's a boulder.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a goblin. I'm like, we're about to start drawing a shitload of cards. Okay. Oh, that's ridiculous
What?
too. Oh my god. He's gonna gain like ridiculous amounts of life, and his guys are gonna start getting bigger and bigger.
Why?
Because this check, whenever you make a token, one of your creatures gets +1/+1. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, thank God. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Holy bonanza, Batman. Put it on this guy, I guess. Nice. I'm
That
glad
was a
we,
great.
dude. Yeah, sequence of drawing removal spell into removal spell. Decline. I'm glad this guy like. This guy's probably thinking, "Oh, you're so lucky." It's like, dude, fuck your face.
He was getting hella lucky
Yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure. I like he's gained an obscene amount of life. He'd 100% be dead in a normal game, but who cares? Like he's probably gained 18 life or more this game. 9, 15, he's gained more than 18 life. And this just goes to show everybody out there that life gain, cool. Card advantage, awesome. Like we got
Why
such
did
good
you
card
move the
advantage.
ring bearer? Because
Yeah.
that. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Because this guy, he's more likely to kill,
Mm,
right? As the ring bearer. And when this guy dies, we get to draw a card.
mm,
That was my logic.
mm.
Um, I could have kept it on this guy, but he seems to have a bunch of little guys anyway. So
Yeah,
if he
I
plays,
forgot how that card worked anyway. So
yeah,
as I was saying, never mind.
yeah. I mean, no, it's a reasonable question. Your go. Play. Okay.
Mm.
I block with my 1/4. Now I kind of wish I had it on there. But, it is what it is. Oh, we're at level 4. That did 3 extra damage to it. Hot damn. Hot diddly damn. That's awesome.
How do we get to level 4? Oh,
guess we
when you
just
attack with it?
Kept casting guys. Oh, this is another very good food card.
But we can attack with the goblin and make another flyer and
Yep.
then win the game.
Yep. Well, he can sacrifice this to gain 3.
But 2, 4, 6, 9.
9, yeah, because the extra 3. Damn, even I forgot about that. Damn, baby, you're so smart and beautiful. Earlier today, guys, she was like saying, like we're watching some YouTube bullshit. She's like, they're gonna make a documentary about how good of magic you are in poker. I was like, no, baby, they're gonna do that for you, because you are incredible. Nice. Get deaded. Wow. Yo, 6-0 bracket. We qualify for day 2 of the Pro Tour in silver tier. Nice. Okay. Can we 7-0? Stay tuned and find out. Okay, yeah, just roll. You know, if the Lord of the Rings was written today, he would be like, yeah, it's going to be 3 books. And then it's like the first book is super successful. He's like, let's just turn it into a 12-part, ordeal. Was the Lord of the Rings popular when it came out, guys? I don't know. Leave a comment below. Do you know anything? Like, was it a successful book? Were people, like, super hyped that the second book came out? Or did no one give a fuck till, like, 30 years after the book? Like, they made you read it in school or some shit, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, this book's great."
I don't remember when the first Sword of the movies came out.
Yeah.
There was like a cartoon of the movie that was made like 20 years prior to the first movie coming out.
Yeah, the Hobbit movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie was scary as fuck. Do you remember that movie?
No, I didn't. I refused to watch it. I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, no.
Let me tell you something. There's like a scene like halfway through middle of that movie that is like tormented many a child. It's like I don't remember exactly. I don't want to quote, but I feel like it's just like it freaked kids out because it just is like I don't remember exactly, but I guarantee that like people talk about how horrific that movie is. Well, I mean, this isn't the best card to counter, but it's so mana efficient to counter. I think it's
And
the
then we
right
have
play.
a removal too, so.
Yeah, remove it for something later. I'm not trying to use this removal on his dork, but hey, that was a nice draw for something to do. We found something to do.
What's that Shitlove's ambush? Oh, the +1/+2.
Yeah, Death Touch, create food. I'd like to watch the Lord of the Rings movies with you. Have you ever watched all the movies?
Mm-mm.
No?
We used to play the PS2 games.
It's pretty much the same thing. Dude, yeah, that game is sick. That's the one where you, like, go through Mordor and shit?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, that game's sick. Did you, have you ever watched all the,
Oh,
4 or 5 ring temps? Have you ever watched the Star Wars movies?
a couple of them.
Like the original ones?
Hmm.
I feel like you're nodding your head because you did.
No, I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
I watched a couple of them.
A couple of them. I like how there's 3. It's like a trilogy. She's like, yeah, I watched a
No,
couple.
there's prequels to it. There's more than 3 movies out
No,
now.
3 total. No,
No.
yeah, but I'm.
There's-
Yeah,
Are you
the
fucking There's like 7 movies.
I think there's like 9 actually.
Well, whatever.
There's 9 too many
Destroy
if you
that
ask me.
creature.
Honestly, there's like 6 movies too many. Yar, get in there. Are you fucking serious? Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody,
shit.
leave a comment below. What's your favorite Star Wars movies, and why is it the one with
Oh,
Jar Jar Binks?
What was that card that you were talking about? Oh, never mind.
I have no idea what.
You said I want to use this on a different creature. Were you
I
talking
wanted
about?
to use this on a different, but this was a 4/5. It was worth killing that. Here we could use this on his guy, but I kind of want to just play a 4 mana card.
Is
here.
that one an instant?
Which one?
Over one. Shillips.
Yes. But we're still at 19. Like it's better to be more mana efficient right now. Either playing this and milling ourselves, which I actually think is a good idea because this thing could then we might get a really big token.
Mm,
Like, we already have 2 in the graveyard. This puts a 3rd.
mm.
Target ourselves. We hit 3, so now next turn this guy makes at least 5. It's gonna make this an 8 at least. Just better to be man efficient. I'm saying if we draw, of course. Okay. March in your 0, dude. He's food. He's orcs. He's ints. He's ring matters. This guy's deck is all over the place. This guy taking? Alright, I take 5. If we draw a land, it could be hella good.
Land.
Even if we don't, we can do these 2 cards in combination to kill his guy and save our dude.
Oh, okay.
Which means we wouldn't be able to play this guy this turn.
That's okay.
That's fine? Okay. Let's just say go then. No attacks. Your turn. I mean, I think we're in pretty good shape, honest to God. Yeah, we're falling a little bit behind by not hitting land drops and stuff, but we have some nice, powerful cards in here. Okay. We'll look at my guy and look at his guy. Maybe he doesn't attack. Fuck. That's really bad for us. Alright. Alright. What can you do? Okay, this guy gets bigger. Alright, so um this guy gets smaller. This guy blocks this guy. This guy blocks this guy. We give this guy a death touch. Bam! Sacrifice this, gain 3 life. Okay. I think it's just better to get out 2 cards, and we get to scry and hopefully put a land on top of our deck. Get rid of that. We need a land here.
Are you gonna attack?
Yeah, it becomes a 3/3. And he's really incentivized to block with the dog, because then next turn it would just be a 4/4, but also we're just going to get another amass soon. Like, yeah, we're in good shape here. Obviously, like, he could have some really busted stuff that, like, takes up the game, but what I really enjoy about this
He's just
format...
like big creatures.
Yeah, he's just big creature dot deck. What I've really enjoyed about this format, guys, is... Yeah, I'll block all day. That there's some really good rares and mythics, but for the
Yay.
most part, yeah, fuck yeah. For the most part, it feels like,
Miller.
oh, that was unlucky to hit, but still, we made a 7/7. You know, milling this to get a 7/7 seems pretty good. Like a lot of the mythics and rares don't feel like they play them, and you're like, well, GG, it was fun playing with you. This is the best set Wizards has made in a long,
Now
long,
we know
long
he
time.
has nothing to.
Yeah, nothing to fuck with us. And now we are attacking with an 8/8.
I'm gonna play the Oath of the Brave.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, eventually it's going to get us to the point where we can, you know, make some 1/1s that he has shown to have 0 flyers so far, so that's good. I really liked this deck. Every single card has pretty much been good, except for, like, this thing. I don't think we use this card a single time, but every other card in this deck has...
What's he doing?
He's just attacking and doing nothing else, probably. I mean, maybe he has, like, a removal spell or something, but who cares? I mean, I would care if he killed our 8/8, to be fair, but... Okay. See, the question is, do this now to get in 1 extra damage, or check if he has a removal spell and then cast it on the backside. What do you think?
I don't think it matters. I think you should just attack for 12.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Oh, and then.
Can we turn this guy from the graveyard and play it?
Or we can draw a card and see if something else comes.
Okay, yeah. I'm in.
And we have a treasure token too, so.
I'm down with that, clown. Yeah, that's right. I called you a clown. What you gonna do about it? Okay, turn this. To play. Scry. I mean, might as well keep a 2/1 flyer when he's at 3.
And the next turn we're making 3 1/1s.
Yep. They're tapped, but who gives a... We're gonna put 5 power worth of flyers into play next turn. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. I like that was not sacrificing this. He's like, I refuse. He's like, I'm anorexic and I don't eat food.
Oh, he just gave up.
Good game. Yeah. And I guess he's actually still alive, but
Oh,
who cares? Who cares? Take 4. Go to 2. I take it. Hell yeah, baby. Look at that board state at the end of our game. We got an 11-11, 4-1-1s, a 2-1, a 3-4. This deck was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm super happy that this deck turned out well.
So what did we win?
So you got 2,200 gems, only cost 1,500 to enter draft, and you got 6 booster packs. And we get to keep all the cards you opened, of course.
Okay.
Let's open some packs. Wow, 18 booster packs.
How do I have so many?
Because you're just badass like that, dude. You're just so damn cool. Oh, remember the Sheila thing? The ambush card?
Mm-hmm.
This is the card it's referencing. Death Touch Ward 2. Other spiders you control have Death Touch and Ward. Whenever another creature dealt damage this turn by a spider you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's also a food. She eats her kind. She eats other spiders. This card, you remember this one? It's an insane card. It's a bunch of cool stuff. Enters the battlefield, deal X damage to each creature. Whenever one or more creatures your opponent controls dies, create a treasure token. Triggers only once each turn. Bunch of good stuff. I don't even know what this card does. I want to read this one. Scry 2. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature you control. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. Whenever this creature dies, draw 2 cards. Then that creature fights up to one other target creature. Oh, so it gains the ability that you draw 2, and then you fight something, have your own guy die, kill their guy, and draw 2. This is an amazing card for 2 mana. It's kind of busted. And then we got 8 more booster packs. You're gonna, like, look at this. Your collection just expanded by so much. That's awesome. If you have a gray-green deck, let's see what this does. Whenever you attack, scry 2. Then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card.
I like how you're gonna put legendary in front of it.
Legend. If it's a creature card, put it into the battlefield, tapped and attacking until your next turn. It gains trample if you control a dwarf, and hexproof if you control an elf. Oh, so it's supposed to be like, Gimli and Legolas, the elf and dwarf part. Cool. Well, that was a great draft.
I didn't even look at all of them.
All right.
I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go back. Well, good, because I don't know. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for drafting, hanging out, whatever. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll be doing more of these in the future. This was highly successful, so I had an awesome time.
So did I.
I like it that you, like, sometimes we do the draft and you're just kind of like, hang. You really, like, made good decisions and active decisions, and we're just, like, had a really fun time with you, baby. I so much prefer doing this than going through the place. Love you. Alright, guys. Kick ass, take names, up motherfucking tank. Be kind to yourself and others. Peace.